Went back with more Europa Universalis, the price of power. The ambitious Margrave solo scenario. This is part 87. Is it? Yeah, 87 I think. So same days, I just put 86 together, so still going here. Nothing really to talk about, let's just get on with it. It is France's turn, and I think we worked out they're going to take the event because I think I was going to run their turn at first and then realised I'm going to take the event, and that might be a bit more long-winded. So yeah, they're not under attack by enemies or rebels. Their army is on the map. They can't siege in that area though. They siege the last turn. Now they are at war, remember. Spent bot power is greater than what they've got. It is, yeah. Are they at war and have 4 bot power left? Well, they are at war but only got 3 bot power left, so that's a no. Have they picked the event? No, so they're going to go to the event. So the event action. Now, I haven't really looked at the events at all, so yeah. I've got this idea about the one on the right being the one on the right's got rebel dice, which was a concern. Yeah, it's got a rebel dice roll, so maybe don't want that just yet. But in saying that, I've not got the military power to start removing unrest and things anyway, so right. So have they taken their event? No, so we're going to roll a dice, yeah. And there's it's the Austrian event that's up there. A 5. That might mean they take the Austrian event, huh? So a 5 is 5 or 6. Own event is revealed. No, it's Austrian event is revealed. No. At war with opponent whose event is revealed. Well, no, they're not at war with Austria, and it's Austria event is revealed. So that's a no. So it's going to pick the leftmost. However, that is going to be the Austrian event anyway. So, oh well. So yeah, so picks the leftmost event, which is Austrian event. We're going to put ducats on the other 2 and flip the last event. Last event of the game. So 2 on this, 2 on this, and let's see what this is. I've got the feeling it might be the French event, but that is indeed, yeah. So Protestants expelled. Yeah, well, okay, I'm not going to start studying that. So, but this is France taking their turn just now, so they're not going to be playing their own event. Okay, well, let's go down and see what this is going to do then. Well, that's going to be interesting because I don't think this is very pleasant for the Austrians again, I get the feeling. I like to say the A is probably worse than the B for them. How does before we go and look at the suggestions, is this an opponent's event? Yes. So it's actually going to resolve option B. Now, I know the last round I was missing carrying on with checking for 10 bot power. But I mean, there's not been a time when they've had 10 bot power and been able to do the development into a large town thing. I did sort of skip by that quite a few times and I was thinking, oh, right, I never checked that. But there was never a time when there was 10 bot power available. So, as is, there is not going to be this turn as well. He's got 3 bot power at the moment. Whether this might gain him some more. It might, if you see that one says you gain 2 military power, but then he's going to pick B, isn't he? So it does say, if this is an opponent's event, resolve option B, resolve secondary effects. Well, there's not any because it's a realm specific card. He's not got 10 bot power and it's going to end the turn. But we do need to check, as we're using the bot suggestion file, I will need to check that. But the last time we got one of these, there was no information to look at. So, but I will, I mean, to be honest, if it strips, I'm just thinking there, if it strips Austria of 1, 2, 4 bot power, I might not be too disappointed with that. So, right, well, I'll go and have a look. What is it? Noble Revolt in Hungary. Right, back in a sec. Okay, well, it's pretty straightforward. It says, all bots pick A. So, as I was saying, it does feel like, well, yeah, I mean, I don't know, that this looks like this is bad for Austria, but then if Austria were playing this card, it would want to resolve A as well, so maybe it's not as bad. So add 4 unrest to any non-Hungarian towns in Royal Hungary. Well, there's no towns in Royal Hungary, or Hungarian Plain, or Transylvania. Well, Transylvania, we have decided it's on another map. I still haven't come across it, so. And 4 rebels in 1 affected area, you gain 2 military power. Well, I suppose a good thing about that, which I think is a good thing, it means France are going to gain 2 more bot power, so they're not going to pass next turn, because I've not had the chance to do an awful lot yet, and we're talking about France running their event here and just wanting to pass now. So hang on, so it does say all bots pick A. So that we're playing a bot, so it's going to pick A. It's going to override what it says in the flow chart. It's going to pick A. So add 4 unrest to any non-Hungarian towns in Royal Hungary, Hungarian Plain, or Transylvania. Well, I don't think that can be done. Because there's Royal Hungary, there's no towns in there. There's the Hungarian Plain. It's a rebel town that's on it. I want to say it's in unrest already anyway, but I mean, remember, I think the fact that this is on top, we can't do anything about that. And the other area was Transylvania. And 4 rebels in 1 affected area. See, it feels to me that these are not affected areas because nothing's happened to them. I feel like I would need to have added the 4 unrest, or at least some unrest. The 4 rebels, but it's possible. Well, I don't know how I'm going to go about this one without asking a question again. And it finishes with you gain 2 military power. Well, hang on, I'll leave the card there. I mean, he's going to gain 2 bot power for that. Right, well, let me go and have a look, see if I can find anything, or maybe just pop the question out there. But I think the fact it says in 1 affected area, yeah, I don't think so. In fact, I'm not really sure I need to go and ask this. Well, maybe I could look on BGG, because it might have been asked. Somebody might have been in a similar position. Well, give me a sec. Okay, nothing on BGG regarding this card. I did find something on the Discord question regarding this card and the fact that Transylvania is on the other map, and because of that, shouldn't you have to pick B instead of A, because you can't do this action because Transylvania is on the off. And it came back by Miracu, who said, where did they get that? He highlighted a bit in the rules, which was about events. Was it being the soul? No, it'd be nothing to do with the soul bit, Grant. It'd be the talk of events. Right, hang on, I might be able to find this. Event guidelines, yeah. And he said in the second, not in the first edition of the rules, but the second edition of the rules, yeah, and he highlighted, it was this bit here, so whether this is different in the first edition, I suppose I could get my rulebook out. Remember, I printed this out, this should be the most up to date, I think. So he highlighted this bit, when required to make a choice between an A and a B option in an event, if one of the options requires you to pay a cost that you're unable to pay, and you're able to pay the cost of the other option, then you must pick the other option. However, he then carries on by saying, placing unrest isn't something that, it's not a cost that you have to pay for. So he says you just pay as much of it as you do as much unrest as you can. The fact that Transylvania is not there, you would just do what I kind of thought, and what I was doing was that I'd do as much of it in Royal Hungary and Hungarian Plain. So I thought about adding to that question, but it was asked a year ago or something like that, so I'm not quite sure if somebody would pick it up. Now I thought, well, add, but I don't think I need to. I don't think, because the 4 rebels are going in one of the affected areas. It's got to be one of these areas that are affected by this placement of unrest. That's how I see that. I mean, I'm pretty confident that's the case. Right, just trying to let the dogs die down there. I think somebody's at the door, I think. Somebody's came in the house. Okay. So I think although... Yeah, I mean, and it did say the suggestion wants them to run this one. So I don't think we now say, well, we can't really do anything there. Let's do option B. I think they're just going to try and do that, and they're going to gain 2 bot power. So I think that's all I'm going to do. That feels right, but yeah, I guess. So I think they gain 2 bot power, and I don't think because they can't do anything on it suggests that they then move on to B instead. Because even the event guidelines, that was only saying if you couldn't pay a cost, but could pay a cost on the other event, on the B side. There was no cost there. It was just add unrest, and we weren't able to do it. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go with that then. Could be wrong, I guess, but right now that's gonna be. I'll just put that event on top. That's just finished. This is the last set of events anyway, isn't it? I don't need to mess about with that. Okay, so we do have to play our event as well, so maybe I should be up here having a look. I guess I just want to get on with things just now though. Okay, so... Well, that's France done the thing, isn't it? So it's back to us. So what happened? Austria came in, wiped out our army 1, yeah. Well, wiped out the 1 unit that we had. So we've got an army of 11 units. And Austria is sitting in Bavaria and Swabia with an army of 8 units. We do have a general attached to an army. He's not wounded. It's going to cost my last military power to just move into that area and have a land battle. Yeah. And then if I win the battle, he's then going to spend 4 more bot power in the next turn, I think. Well, again, this rebel town is still here, so he might just get attracted to that. That was a dice roll, wasn't it? Oh, let's just do it. I'm going to spend my last military power to move my army into here and have a land battle. I don't know if this is crazy or not. I want to have some turns and some military power available. Remember, I do have that card, the siege one, which is only going to cost me 1 military power to siege as many provinces as I want. So if I can just get into one of these areas and have 1 military power left, at the moment I've got none, but my changed national focus could turn that into 2. My thinking is 1 to move into this area, or possibly this area, and then the other one to use that siege card. But yeah, for Austria not to be concerned about any of that and just let me go and do that, I've got my doubts. So I think I've got to go and fight them. I mean, I could choose to go. Well, actually, I can't, can I? Or go into here maybe, but they're just going to siege all these towns back to their own. They're going to take all my towns away. So yeah, let's just do it that way. So we're going to have a land battle, aren't we? I think we just do that with a bot flow chart, don't we? Battle attacker me a point. Well, I can attack. This is where, because I'm the attacker this time, so I can appoint a general. Well, I've got a general. I'm fine. Any defender's a human player? No. Any defender's a bot? Yes. So go to land battle and the solo rules. Yeah. Okay. So I've spent my military power. We're going to go to the land battle section. And yeah, just go for it, I guess. Okay, so bot land battle resolution. Any enemy is a player realm. Yes. Bot is attacker. No, he's not the attacker this time. So battle is in. Oh no, sorry, I skipped. I don't need to look at that. So human player may appoint a general. That's the bit that skips by, I think. I've already got that. Account for military ideas, right? None of that. Human player may put battle actions. Well, again, if I'd had time and lots of military power and all the time in the world, I would have had that card in play that would allow me to roll extra dice and things, but not to be. So we roll as normal and they roll 5. They've not got the military idea. We assign casualties. We cycle through battle rounds. The bot doesn't retreat, so it's unless we want to retreat, which I don't think we're going to. So, and we've got, the general gives us 2 blue dice. So we're both rolling 5 dice. The bot rolls 5 white dice. I roll 3 white and 2 blue. And I'm the attacker, so I'm going to roll first. So let me get some dice ready. Okay, so this time we only, I'm afraid, have 1 artillery unit, no cavalry, and lots of infantry. So yeah, we want more infantry. We do have the tertios idea, so the more infantry symbols come up, the better here, really. And we don't really want to see any cavalry. Or more than 1 artillery. Yeah, okay, grand. Right, and I've got 3 white, 2 blue. We're attacking it. We're the attacker, so we're going to go first. Is this what we're wanting to do? Yeah, he doesn't get the chance to expand on his army or anything like that. No, I think this is good. Of course, the one good, the one thing I forgot about, if we win this battle, we get a military power back. So let's just go and do that then. Right, here we go. Tertios. 3 cannons though. However, 2 tertios, right, that was pretty good, like. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. These 2 don't count because we had 1 artillery, but that is 5. That's pretty good. Right, I should remember that. So I'm hitting him for 5. Now he's going to shoot back with 5 dice. White dice. I'm hitting him for 5. He's hitting me for 3. Remember, he only scores in infantry, so could have been better, but could have been worse, I suppose. So 3 hits to me, 5 hits to him. So let's sort that out. Well, I'm going to take 5 away from there. Right, so he's down to 3, and we lose 3. Clearly, we're taking 3 infantry away. Oh, still pretty hopeful we should win this. So these are exhausted. Again, though, every one of these losses of a unit really screws me over, really, because I can't take any more loans and I'm sitting with 1 ducat. So anyway, we still have 7 infantry and 1 artillery unit left. So we're gonna fight on, clearly. And he's only got 3 infantry, so he can only hit with 3 of his 5 dice. We can hit all 5 of ours. So, right, so here we go. 3 white and 2 blue. Yeah. That's pretty good. Again, to be honest. Doing our tertius, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 5 again. Well, we only needed to hit 3, Grant. He's only got 3 left. So we're winning this battle because he can only hit 3 of ours back at most. Kind of hoping that he's going to have a whole lot of nothing here. So he's 5 dice, but he can only score 3 hits. Oh, come on. Right. Well, I suppose I'm glad he never got that at the first roll, because that would do in the 5 hit. However, you can only use hit with 3. Right, I got interrupted there. I know we've won this battle. They hit us for 3 though, didn't they? So their units are all gone. We took 3 hits. which was the not so good part. So we've only got 4 infantry left and 1 artillery, and no money. Well, one ducat. So it's, yeah, I don't know. However, let's carry on. So we any Botas units remaining? Well, no, we don't. So human player, if active player, and we were, receives 1 military power if it is our first battle victory this turn. Remove defeated armies from the board. Don't mind if I do. That's Austria's army removed. We will get 1 military power, which we really need. Need more than 1, but and that's it. Then end battle, which will just end the turn, won't it? Yeah. Okay, that's it. Now it's straight back to Austria, though, isn't it? Yeah. Well, let's just get on with it then. So they've still got 7 bot power left. Yuck. Are they under attack by enemies or rebels? They are indeed. So they're going to go to defend and spend the bot power. They spend 1. The bot power spent is more than what they've got now, but it's not going to matter. They're just, if they just keep needing to spend 1 to defend, they're just, well, they're going to have to build their army, so that's going to cost them. Right. Any areas with invaders? Yes. Now, this is now not an area of invaders, and neither is this, so it's just this area. That is right, isn't it? It needs to be the armies, not just the occupied towns. And this is, and there's invaders there, but they're not, that's not in an area that concerns Austria. So, but yeah, yes is the answer. Has it got 2 bot power left in army in any area? Its army is not on the map, so no. Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, no, that's fine. Army is greater than, well, no, it's not got an army. Has it got 2 bot power left and more manpower? It does indeed. So it's going to spend 2 bot power to recruit, what is it, 9 units. Yuck, 9 units. We've got, what, 5. So it's going to recruit 9 units. So 9 units recruited, it's got 3 more left. Oh yeah, I skipped by that. But yeah, but they didn't have any army, right? So I have 2 bot power left and more unit. Yeah, spend 2 to recruit. Okay. Does it have greater than or equal to 2 times invading force? Well, I've got 5, it's got 9. That is not equal to 2 times. It would need 1 more. 5, yeah, so that's a no. Oh, that means it's going to recruit the other 3 then. Damn it. Well, did it matter? And you know what? It's spending more bot power, Graham. So it's going to spend 2 more bot power to recruit the last 3 units. So now it's got 12. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. So now the question, is our army greater than or equal to 2 times invading force? Yes. Is our army on the map? No. Any areas where any areas with bots towns where army would not trigger a battle? Yes. Okay. So place army in such area without hostile units. Now, here's the thing. This is an area, and remember, it's one to prefer an area with the highest tax value of owned towns that are occupied by enemies / rebels, then own capital area. Is this alphabetically before mine? What? This is pest. What is this? Because I think it might come down to... Oh, Nuremberg. Damn it. N comes before P, Grant. Maybe we could use a different language dictionary. Okay. So, place army in such area... Oh, hold on though. What about the Mac? Place army in such area without hostile units. Check for Mac. Prefer the area with the highest tax value of owned towns that are occupied by enemies/rebels, then own capital area. Well, this has got a tax value of 1, and so is this rebel town got a tax value of 1. And obviously this area here has hostile units in it, so it doesn't want to consider there. So they've both got a tax value of 1, so I guess we come down to alphabetically, and Nuremberg's going to come before Pest. I mean, it's not going to be a great outcome Mac-wise there, though, but I think that it's not really asking that. It's just, it's placing it there and then checking for Mac. Adjust unit available in army based on Mac. Yeah. Okay, so his army's going to come in. His army's going to come in here, and its Mac is only going to be. This is only adjacent town it's got. It's 3. No, hold on. Mac is going to be limited, yes, because it's Mac. It can't trace back to Vienna, its capital, via towns. There's no towns to. Well, it can actually trace into there, Grant. Yeah, no, but Switzerland's stopping it. So although it can trace into there, if it was a town in Switzerland, it could go trace, and it'd be fine. But there's not. And it is just towns. We've looked at that many a time. A continuous chain of boxed towns in all intermediate areas from army to capital. So its area has no land connection to its box capital. So the MAC is the box MC for the area plus 3. Minimum of 9 if a naval bridge closes the gap. Right, blah, blah, blah. So it's going to get MC is 1 and then plus 3 is 4. So only 4 of these units are going to be the right way up. Yeah, I suppose I should do this. Right, okay, so it's only, I've turned the other ones upside down, so it's only these 4 units that are able to do anything. You know, like siege, attack, take casualties, etc. Right, back to the defend then. What else? It just ends its turn there, doesn't it? Ooh, interesting then. So we could go in again. Oh yeah, well, I've got 5 units. He's got 4 available. Why not, Grant? If you win the battle, you get the bot power back. Well, here's the... Well, surely that does mean that if we defeat all 4 of them, we've defeated their army then? Right, no. Something feels... well, I need to find out now. What is France's turn? What are we at? We're only at 28 minutes. I'm going to find out what happens. If we were to have a land battle right now with Austria and manage to defeat the 4 units, what then happens? Does their army get removed? So that's based on Mac, really, isn't it? If I looked at land battle, I don't think I've came across anything that talks about that. So you would think there would be some talk about how to deal with that, eh? Under maximum army capacity. See, unavailable units take no part in battles fought by the bot's army. They cannot score hits on the enemy, and they cannot be removed as casualties. Yeah, it's not really telling us what happens if we defeat the units that are within the MAC. I can't see anything there that's telling me. So let me see if I can find a bit more about that. Okay, I found something that I didn't think about. And I can understand why I didn't think about that, because, well, yeah, this feels like a bit of a crappy one to me. Whether this is explained properly in the rules or not, because it's now being brought to my attention that the bot can use these towns as a connection back to its capital, these towns that are occupied. So that feels like a bit of a It feels a bit of a crappy one, that, really. You know, area has no land connection. Has land connection. A continuous chain of bots towns in all intermediate areas from army to capital. Well, I don't know. Does that feel clear to you there? I mean, is it just me that's feeling that feels a bit off? Or I certainly think there should be a bit of a sort of like addition to that to state that it doesn't matter if the town's occupied or not, it still counts as a connection. I mean, we've just been through the whole process of wondering what's underneath these, and if they're in unrest or not, does it matter? I don't know. Maybe I'm not getting that right. Although the thread I found, it was a big thread, and the thread talked about this not being a connection back because these towns were occupied, and it took the designer to come at the very end of the thread, and I don't know when the date of it was to confirm this, and it got me going looking for more, because I noticed Mix also made this comment somewhere else, although he added it with a comment that he got wrong himself, saying that there had to be a town where the bot was. Well, in actual fact, that is the case here, because I'm assuming we can count this town. But I would never have thought that, and it looks like I might have blundered already with that then. I mean, what it means is I don't need to go and ask any questions now, because they're going to have an unlimited connection, because they can trace into this area where they've got towns and then trace into that area. So this is not. Does that affect anything else that we've done then? Thinking about the Mac. I want to say that it's possible that I might have got something wrong regarding the last time Austria looked at Mac purposes in there, because I was not considering that as being unlimited. You know, okay, I get it. They've still got a chain of towns, and this is to check with this Mac, but I think something in the rules, it would have been a good idea to have added something in the rules to say that it doesn't matter if the towns are occupied or not, it's still a continuous chain of towns. Because there's at least a couple of threads out there where it looks like people were thinking the same way as me. Anyway, so. Right, well, that changes things up quite a bit, doesn't it? So, would they still have went to where they went? I think so. They were defending. Yeah, it came down to place army in such area where household units check for Mac. Well, now we're checking, the Mac's unlimited then, so that's not a problem. Prefer area with the highest tax value of own towns that are occupied by enemies or rebels, then their own capital area. Yeah, so it was between that or that, and then we decided, well, it's got to be alphabetical, so he's gone there. That has ended his turn, but now, well, if we do want to think about it, we're going up against 12 units. We've got 5. So I think it's best to let that be. He's going to siege in that area next turn. So he's going to gain that town back, right? He's only got 2 bot power left. I think we just need to move on and either come in here or go into his capital area. I mean, I would get 2, 4, 5 there, 2, 3, 4. I've got to remember though that although I can use that card to siege, there's a chance that the siege assault card, the bottom bit says roll artillery dice equal to the tax value of all siege provinces, so that would be 5, right? And take a casualty for each artillery result, and then the sieges are going to fail if no units remain. So right now I've got 5 units. If I was to roll 5 cannons, it would fail our siege. Of course, we could go in there and take 4, but what is that I'm trying to achieve? Own 3 plus provinces that are core. Well, really own 4 plus provinces that are core, but this is like 1, 2, 3. Well, that would only be 3 as well. And I don't think we're going to have time to do other things. I've got to move into the area as well. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think we know that we can't really achieve all the things we'd like to do, but that's became apparent quite some time ago, really. Okay, Austria's turn has ended, and it is France's turn, so we should allow them to at least do something. They gained some bot power as well, so although they've got more spent than what they have available, they are at war, so that takes us away down. Yeah, they can't siege, their army's on the map. Spent is greater than what they've got left, yes. They are at war though, and they have at least 4, they have got 4 plus bot power left, so, and have they got cards left? They do indeed, so they're going to draw a bot card. They're going to draw a card. Remember, they've took their event. Ooh, I've left the little cylinders where they were. So France have took the event, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Right, so they're going to draw a card because they're at war. Convert, focus, war. That's going to cost them 1 bot power, so that gives more time. Well, yeah, I really need Austria to pass, really. So convert, focus, or / focus on war. Remember, this war's not, it's not in the dark, the black area, which means that if it's at war, it does that. That it's meaning focus on warfare. So it's going to cost 1 bot power, so that still leaves them in the 4, so that's kind of nice. And, well, I think they're actually going to convert though, aren't they? And not focus. Because they've got 3 areas that are Protestant. Where are we? Any areas where religious dissent, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Is Catholic in all its areas are Protestant, or vice versa? No, it's Catholic, but not all areas are Protestant, no. All provinces in a dissenting area owned by the bot or by realms with the same state religion. Well, this one's all owned by the bot, so that's a yes. This one, is now a yes as well, because these are owned now. No, they're not. We forgot about occupied markers there, haven't we? Yeah. Indeed, we did. So, whether I get to pop a wee comment in the header about that, maybe. These should be occupied still. Oops. However, the lawful owner of them is Catholic, so it still counts. The fact that they're at war, I don't think counts. So, and then the last area, this one, only has Picardy. Now, Luxembourg. Oh gosh. Oh well, actually, Luxembourg's Protestant, isn't it? Because it's the capital of, what was it again? Burgundy. And it's in a Protestant area. So that means that, although you're not allowed to say that provinces have a religion, the actual realm of Burgundy is now Protestant. So that's not an area we can remove. This one is and this one is. Okay? Convert area to state religion, score 2 prestige. Prefer area with own towns of most tax value. See, own towns of most tax value. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. This is somehow jumped. I think I was messing about with things earlier and things moved. That's a large town. Well, it is alphabetically probably first in line, so I'm assuming that it got upgraded to large town. It wasn't on Bordeaux anyway, was it? Or was... No, Bordeaux wasn't. Bordeaux's not been taken. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 in that area. Oh, did Anjou get liberated? Oh, it did. Well, I'm not interested in this area anyway, Grant. It's not in religious dissent. Anjou must have got liberated because it was taken as well, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, and this area, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but these 3 towns are occupied where it says prefer area with own towns of most tax value. I'm not sure if that counts. What about the areas alphabetical? That's Brittany and Normandy. That's going to win over Loire. See, because we don't own these towns yet. Sorry, I mean France don't own the towns yet. So, although it's given them tax value though, so I don't know. Prefer area with own towns of most tax value. Been here a few times with the terminology in this about own, important terms. Own. See, but this is own with a capital O, and that this is just own. You know, prefer area with own towns. So I don't know if I should be looking at the important term, the terminology own, because it says when the rules refer to ownership, it's not really referring to ownership. Or is it? I mean, it does say the word own. When the rules refer to ownership of provinces, they mean provinces where you have a town and where there is no vassal, rebel town, enemy town, or occupied token on the same province. You see, so we don't own these because it's occupied tokens. Prefer area with own towns of most tax value. I don't know. I kind of feel like these do actually count here, but for purposes of just moving on and it probably not having a huge lot of difference. They both have 5. Well, I'm saying they both have 5. That would only have 2 if we're counting it that way. I mean, right now, these do count for the tax value, though. You know, the 3 towns do count for the tax value. So is that not prefer area with own towns of most tax value? Yeah, actually, I'm going to go for this. I could find that it's wrong, but I think I'm going to go for this because it's talking tax value. Right now, if I have to check France's tax value, these 3 are going to count for the tax value. So I'm going to remove it from that. Let me know if you think that's wrong and that these shouldn't count for that. But it maybe doesn't make a huge difference. They will also gain 2 prestige because they can. They're up to 33, and that's going to end their turn, isn't it? Yeah, that ends their turn. Right, so back to us. Army of 5 units. What did I say I was just going to... I've got 1 military power left. Well, yeah, I'm not going to go up against his army of 12, am I? I don't think that'd be very clever. But I think his arm... Well, like we said, he's only got 2 boat power left. And to be honest, he's going to have to siege that town down. Is that not going to cost him 1 to do that? Is he not... I want to see he gets a boat power back. No, he goes to defend, spends a boat power, then goes to siege, gets the boat power back, I think, and then spends 1 to siege that town. Then he's only got 1 boat power. The scary thing is, though, I'm talking about trying to get some money, and that means trading and giving him bot power. How horrible is that? Let me think this through a bit. It's not going to siege that town. It's going to come after us. Because it's under attack by enemies or rebels. Because this town is occupied, well, these towns as well, and this one. So it's going to go to defend and spend 1 bot power. Then it's only got 1 bot power. I actually might want to give it bot power here. Crazy as it may sound. Because if it's still only got 2 bot power just now, it's going to spend 1 to go to defend. And then defense says, any area with invaders. Well, yes, because this is an area with invaders. So that's a yes. Has it got 2 bot power left and an army in an area where it can siege provinces? Well, no, it's not got 2 bot power left now. So that's going to be a no. And okay, we would have a roll of the dice there as well. But if it is a no, or if we were to give it a bot power and its roll of the dice was a 5 or a 6, it's then going to go to no and say, is the army greater than 2 times any invading force? That's going to be a yes, because we've only got 5, it's got 12. So, is army on the map? Yes. Invaders in any area where bot's MAC is greater than invading force? Yes. It's going to place army in the area. Check for MAC. It's going to be unlimited, because, well, this area, I wouldn't have had a problem with this being unlimited. And it's going to go to land battle against us. So that's what's going to happen unless we give it some bot power. If we manage to give it an extra bot power and it rolls a 1 to 4 on the dice, it's going to go to siege, gain a bot power, and it's going to siege this town back. That doesn't... Well, it kind of does help us. It gives us... Then again, if it rolls a 5 or 6 on the dice, it's still going to come after us. But I don't have money. I need to trade. I can't do anything with my... Well, in fact, you know what? I need to cause more unrest in my areas as well, because I need all my manpower's... what is it? Exhausted. Right. I'm going to... Is it my turn? Yeah, that was France. They done the convert. Yeah. Right, I'm going to trade. What the heck? Yeah, I'm going to spend 1 diplomatic power to trade. We're going to draw 3 cards. Again, we're really looking for Saxony. And I kind of don't mind giving the bot the power this time, which sounds strange, but maybe I've got this wrong. But so fish, cloth, livestock. Do we have Saxony? We did not. We have a whole lot of nothing again. Oh, we've got Lubeck. However, there's a pirate there. However, we do own Lubeck. No pluses on these. I don't know about the rest of them. We need to look. That's the only one that's... Kiev. No, Kiev's on another map. These are all greyed out. Well, they're in a grey text. Like I say, I don't think it's that easy to see on the video. I didn't notice it myself when I was watching it back. Genoa, English Channel, Sevilla. No, so none of these are any good. This is the only card that... And... I don't know. Actually, is Lubeck going to... That's not going to gain bot power for Austria as well. Oh dear. Right, this is coming to a close. So let's see Lubeck. So Lubeck is here, but there's a pirate ship in it. So I want to say it. I want to feel like it drops us down a level or something. We do have a connection though, because we've got a ship. Now, the towns that are on the trade card are Lubeck, which we have. Copenhagen, no, we don't have. Lund, no, we don't have. and Hamburg, which we might... No, we don't have. So we've got Lubeck and we've got a merchant. So our strength would be 2. Our trade power, is that? Yeah. Our trade power would be 2. To be honest, that's on the first one anyway. Lubeck. Oh, no. We've got a ship, yeah. You've got a ship. So you've got a ship, the merchant, and we've got Lubeck, the town. So we've actually got 3. So that brings us up to here. But I want to say that this pirate is going to knock us down to here. And yeah, nobody else can trade from that anyway. So I'm as well taking the 3. Well, I say I'm as well taking the 3. Right, what happens with a pirate? We need to find trade. Because we've never had that before. I feel like the pirate knocks us down a trade slot. Trade 1534. I'll go with 15 first. No, I think that's just telling me about the action, isn't it? You can move your ship, Grant. Yeah. Optionally move one of your light ships using naval movement rules to a sea zone adjacent to the node where you intend to trade. Using naval movement rules, page 25. It can move 2 zones, can't it? I missed out on that one, I think. Naval movement. You may undock. Or ship may move up to 2 spaces, sea zones or ports. Yeah, so I actually could have moved that ship. Oh, well, hold on a minute here. If I moved that ship into the North Sea, which I think I can do, well, actually I can move it further. But hold on. From the English Channel, you need to connect back to your... Yeah, that's not any good, Grant. It's not any good. No, let's just forget about that. Right. If I had more ships that I could connect back to a town that I owned. Right, where's... we got mention of pirates in here at all? I probably should have looked up pirates. That would have been better, wouldn't it? Yeah, rather than trade. Right, hang on, sorry. Right, page 25, mention of pirates there. Pirates are always placed on trade nodes and reduce the trade power, I think that symbol is, of all player realms in that node. See page 35. So I think that's where we need to go. Pirates. For each pirate ship present in a trade node, all players collect trade income from 1 row lower in that node than they normally would. If you only qualify for the bottom row before taking pirates into account, you will not collect any trade income from that node. Great. So, yeah, we're on the second column of this. But we get knocked down to the first column. We're on the second row. And we get knocked down to the first row. That's that, isn't it? Yeah. So we can gain 3. So, then there's no point in not taking that, I don't think. Like I've said, Lubeck being well, the only reason not to take it is maybe having... No, you know what? I'm going to take it. I know 3 is only 1 more than 2, but I'm not going to have time or anything like that to use that again anyway. And the pirate ship's still going to be there, so let me take 3 ducats for that. I've just increased my income from 1 ducat to 4 ducats. We're in trouble. Yeah, so that we get the 3 from that. Well, it would have been 5, but because the pirates drops us down to 3. So hey ho. And then, like I say, no, the bots can't. They would need a ship Because, I mean, Austria do have these towns up here, but they're not going to ship. They would need a ship in Skagerrak to be able to grab 2 ball per from that, sadly. Which I kind of think I want them to have, because I think now they're going to come and bash us about. Well, yeah. It's going to come to an end. I'm not going to be able to do any more, I think. They're going to wipe me out here. And then not going to have an army. I'm going to have 4 ducats. I suppose I could trade again, but... Okay. Well, that's 55 minutes, actually. I think I'll just stop there. And... I'd like to carry on, but... I can see what's going to happen. I can see it. I can see it coming. Right, well, I'll stop this as a part, but I think I'm just going to come straight back and carry on and see if I can just finish this. It just needs to be finished. I'm not going to finish it tonight, but at least just get over. What about the events? I've still not looked at the events. We've got a Rebel dice roll in one of them. Of course, the other one that came up was the French event, wasn't it? Have mercy. France lose 1 stability, which is 1 unrest to the bot, and 2 prestige, which is alright. I would gain 1 diplomatic power. That's option B. Yeah, I mean, glancing at the other events, operas with towns or ships on distant continents, no. You may develop a coastal small town into a large town for free. Expand any maritime trade node for free. Oh, that's a new one. That would be, I think there's a wee token you get to expand the trade node. Okay, I'll stop the video there. Yeah, I can't really see any of the events sort of jumping out and saying, look, this is going to make things amazing if you take this card, but add a rest to 5 of your towns on non-core provinces or replace them with vassals. Lose 1 stability. That's horrible. What the heck? Add unrest to 5 of your towns on non-core provinces, or replace them with vassals. Lose 1 stability. That's kind of... Well, hang on. All players with a constitutional monarchy idea gain 2 administrative power. Then all players must choose. Ooh, yuck. I don't think we want to see that card coming at all. Okay, I'll stop there and I'll see. I might come right back. I'm not sure. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. Cheers.